I absolutely love pasta and I love chicken Alfredo, but sometimes I like to change it up. Let me show you how I made these chicken Alfredo lasagna rolls. To start off with, I have 2.5 pieces of chicken breast. I'm going to season these with salt, pepper, paprika, and onion powder. I'll be using 2 teaspoons of each seasoning. I'm rubbing on some olive oil, and this is just to ensure that the seasoning sticks to the chicken. I'll be seasoning the front and the back. And make sure to rub that seasoning on it. And this is just to double ensure that it sticks to the chicken. Flipping this around and then just seasoning that side. And I have my pan preheating. I'm going to add some olive oil. And once that heats up, I do have my heat at a medium. I'm going to start adding the chicken. And just flipping it until it's all cooked. Once the chicken is cooking, in my pot, I added some water and I have my heat on high. I'm going to cook the noodles. To the water, I'm going to add salt and olive oil. The olive oil is to ensure that the noodles do not stick. I'm going to cook these at al dente for about 11 minutes. After 11 minutes, these are done. I'm just going to turn off the stove. I did end up cutting the chicken in half because I was seeing that it was taking too long to cook. And because they were thick, I just went ahead and cut them in half. And after they were cooked, I removed them and just placed them into my bowl. And now it's time to shred. You can shred them with a fork or with your hands. You don't want to shred these very, very thin. And once that's done, I'm just going to set this aside. And it's time to make the sauce. In my pan, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And once that's melted, I'm adding in some diced onion and some diced garlic. I'm going to just mix that for about 3 minutes and I'm adding in a handful of fresh spinach. I'm going to just stir this until the spinach welts, meaning it's going to be smaller. I'm going to add some salt and pepper and some Italian seasoning. The salt and pepper, you can add as much or as little. Italian seasoning, I used 1 teaspoon. Once the spinach has welted, then I'm going to be adding in 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to bring that to a simmer and I'm going to wait about 3 minutes and add in half a cup of Parmesan cheese and half a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. I'm going to just whisk this until the cheese melts. After the cheese has melted, this sauce is done. I'm going to just remove this sauce and place it in a bowl because I'll be making another sauce. This sauce I'm going to be using for the top of the lasagna rolls. I basically did the same process, melted the butter, added the onion, the garlic, and then the heavy whipping cream, stirred that, and then added the seasoning, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, mixed it, and then added some Parmesan cheese. So no mozzarella and no spinach on this sauce. And once that was done, I laid some of that sauce down on my baking dish. And then it's time to start making the lasagna rolls. I grabbed a piece of the lasagna pasta, added some mozzarella cheese, topped it with some chicken and some of the sauce that has the spinach. And then just rolling this up. I'm going to add that to my baking dish. And I'm just going to continue with the rest. I ended up making 10 lasagna rolls. If you have a bigger baking dish, you will get more lasagna rolls. And now I'm just going to top it with some sauce. I'm going to add plenty of shredded mozzarella cheese. I'm adding a basil, and for color, I'll be adding some cayenne pepper. This is ready to go into the oven, 350 degrees for 15 minutes. And then you're going to broil it for 5 minutes. And now these chicken Alfredo lasagna rolls are done. I already served me up two. So now we're going to try it. Cheers. Now these are so delicious. Amazing flavor. The chicken is seasoned perfect. The sauce has so much flavor. And of course, the Parmesan cheese. I love Parmesan cheese. Makes everything taste so good. And that is how I make my chicken Alfredo lasagna rolls. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so now. And don't forget to click that notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. If you make this recipe, let me know how you liked it down below, or let me know what you would change about it. Leave a nice comment, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye.